This is the Mahoning County Board of Elections. Will hold a special regular board meeting of the members of the board on Thursday, June 27, 2024 at 9 a.m. in the boardroom of the Mahoning County Board of Elections office at 345 Oak Avenue, Youngstown, Ohio 44502, and with a recess to reconvene again today at 2 p.m. on Thursday, June 27, 2024 for the certification of the June 11 special election. Deputy Director will call the roll.
Ms. Barger?
Here.
Mr. Ron?
Here.
Ms. Kilpatrick? Here.
Joyce, will you start us in the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we take a moment of silence for our nation. Okay. We are going to determine the I knew I wasn't going to get that word out this morning. Validity of the provisional late arriving and overseas ballots cast on June 11th with special elections. Are you going to go through the categories here, please?
Yep. So we had 81 that were valid. We have one that's pending board approval, and we had 12, 12, Ann?
Yes.
12 that were invalid. So the one that's pending board approval, the voter was given the wrong ballot, and they just gave them a provisional instead of doing a sort of date. So they were given,
Right church, wrong pew.
no, they were given the city instead of the township.
Oh.
And they caught it, fixed it, and we just need you to approve that so we can count it.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
We need a motion for that, please?
Yes.
I make the motion.
Second.
Call roll? Or you
Oh,
just
I'm
want to do
sorry.
them all together?
No, we can do
Okay.
it. Ms. Barger?
Yes.
Mr. Aron?
Yes.
Ms. Kilpatrick?
Yes.
And then, I think that's all we had to vote on. We just want to let you know that we had 12 that were invalid. We had 6 voters that did not turn in an ID at the polls, and they did not cure during the 4-day cure period. We had 5 that were not registered, and we had 1 that was in the wrong precinct, wrong location.
I make the motion, we invalidate those.
Second.
Ms.
Call roll,
Barker?
please. Yes.
Mr. Arant?
Yes.
Ms. Kilpatrick?
Yes.
It's not too bad.
No, nice little quiet, small.
We already got the invalid. So I will direct the staff to open, count, and add the board verified valid provisional ballots cast on June 11, 2024, special general election to the unofficial vote totals and return with a report to the final candidate. Okay, thank you. My report is this, we just got back, a couple of us went to Columbus for the Secretary of State's training. A lot of it was about, of course, November coming up and preparing for us the very busy presidential election. Thanks to staff again for all that they did for June 11th. We did have a higher percentage than Tom originally had thought, which was good. More people voting, that's always good. And like I said, Secretary of State, we just got back yesterday, so we're ready to get started.
We are, actually. We're gonna have one little breather for a minute, and then we're ready to get complicated.
You know, there was one thing at the conference that I liked, and we learned it on the last day. When all the participants that are coming up, that work at the port, get involved in having a roundtable discussion, like the prosecutor, the sheriff, the EMTs, you know, everybody that has to, where we might have an emergency. And I think that would help with our plan, you know, our EA.
For the incident reporting?
Yes, I really think that's a good idea. You know, and you can do it like 4 months out if you want, just to get the plan in order. So that on election day, because, you know.
Right, I think that what we're gonna do is get a meeting together once we have, which would be Jameson from IT, somebody from the prosecutor's office, somebody from the sheriff's department, Mr. Sakely, who's the EMA director,
Right.
so that we can coordinate on what type of incidents we could anticipate and who would be called and what would we need to do.
I would like the board members to be invited too.
Of
So
course.
on election day, if there's something out in the field, we know who to call
Right,
and what to do.
yeah.
Which, because we were sitting together for
Right.
that, and it's funny because all of those entities, including the engineer's office, all of these entities have helped us at each election. At each election, we've had something where we could call those entities, but we've never done it all together.
Right.
And it was such a simple thing, but it was like, oh yeah, why don't we do
Why
that?
don't we do that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because one of our elections, the EMA, we called him and we said, hey, we need more lighting at this particular
Right.
location. Even though the locations are responsible,
Mhm.
they took floodlights down, you know, when it was dark in the morning.
Right,
And it was like, oh, that's such a great, it's such a great relationship that we have with those entities.
Right.
Why would we not sit all together and be like, you're gonna handle this, you're gonna handle this, or you wouldn't handle this?
well, what I liked is
Yeah.
the one came up with an easier plan for them to do, or an easier way to fix something that they had never, the board had never
Right,
thought
because they
about.
brought their specialized
Right,
knowledge,
Right,
yeah.
that, I like that a lot.
So we probably would be looking at, August
Okay.
for that meeting. Of course, it's summertime, so we'll reach out to those
Yeah, and see
folks and
who's
see what's
available,
good.
yeah.
But I'd say probably towards the last 2 weeks in August. Does
Yeah.
that sound good?
Mhm.
So that we can prepare for November and for always.
Do you have anything for us?
No, I would just second what you said. We are always really grateful for our staff. We literally have such a phenomenal staff. Not only are they dedicated, but they, are very conscientious about increasing their knowledge and sharing their knowledge with one another. And so we're just really fortunate, and we do thank them for their service. They really do a great job. They really do. They do good work.
Do we have any unfinished business?
We do, we need to vote on a lawsuit settlement. There was a fall, a voter fell, and the voter did sue the county and named the Board of Elections in the lawsuit, and we would like to take a vote on that settlement for $9,500 for that voter.
I would like to make a motion to enter into the comprehensive settlement agreement and release of all claims for defendant, for the matter captioned by Lynn Henry against the Board of Allen County Commissioners.
Do I have a second?
Ms. Barger?
Yes.
Mr. Laurent?
Yes.
Ms. Calpesta?
Yes.
And this was approved by the commissioners as well, correct? Thank you. New business.
That was new business.
Well,
On the horizon, though, we are looking at e-poll books. We do have the ballot tracks, which we did do at this election, but we didn't advertise for it, so that's new business. That's the one that'll track the ballot.
Yes, I
we
love
had-
the insert you put in the envelope. It was very helpful, and I
Yeah.
kept it.
It's exciting, right? So we're gonna do advertising for that prior to November, prior to the absent, prior to being mailing out ballots and that sort of thing, so we can get more folks on. We kind of just wanted a slow rollout. So e-poll books, ballot tracks, and a presidential election coming up, so that's new business.
roll it on.
Sorry.
And hoping that this is the last summer election that we have to do.
Yeah, we-
Specials.
Right.
Yeah, ever since I took this job, you guys said summers were quiet.
Maybe it's you.
I know, I brought all the elections.
Do we have anything for the good of the order or public comment?
Praise the Lord.
I make a motion to adjourn until 2 o'clock this afternoon to certify the election.
Second.
Or I make a motion to recess, I'm sorry.
Ms. Bergen?
Yes,
Mr. Aron?
Yes.
Ms. Calpesta?
we are in recess till 2 o'clock. Thank you.
Yay.